Hi guys, Ali here from Luba Moon. Just doing my August roundup. I know I'm really late, but grandchildren have been off school and I've had a couple of babysitting duties. Hubby's been off work, so things have been a bit crazy. But yeah, so August is a really good month. My hubby had like 3 weeks off. We went out and about, beaches and forests. We went to see some sort of music, and it was a really good month, really relaxing. I didn't have a lot of time to do sort of what I normally do, my books and my crafting and things like that. But we had a lovely time sort of outside, which is really good. We had a food days at the beach. Spent a bit of time with family. It was my birthday in between it all, so that day we had a really great family day out, which was really lovely. Got some amazing gifts, really nice ones, things that I'll sort of treasure and everything. We had like all of us, so we have to take like 5 cars. It's got quite a big family, so we have like a little convoy when we're all going out together, which is really cool. You have to excuse me, I've got a really itchy nose. I don't know why my nose is itching. It must mean something. I don't know what it is though. Yeah, so it's been a really good month. Now coming into the autumn, which I'm really excited because I love the autumn. That's my favourite time of the year. I love the snuggliness of it. I love the smell of it. Just everything about it, the colours, everything. It's just fantastic. And then in August we also had a mini tarot meet up with B from Kelly Sunflower, Patsy from Two Puffs Tarot, Heather Carter, and Maxie. She's got a channel but she hasn't got any content yet. But it was a really good day. I've done in my previous video I said, but it was absolutely brilliant. We had just an amazing time. Sort of all got to know each other and to, swap out some decks and just to have a really good chat. And it was amazing, to connect with people or to meet people and sit and talk, and they don't they're not sort of looking at you as if to say, what you want about? I don't know what you're talking about. When you can't come out with a, oh God, I had a proper tower moment, and they just look at you like, what? But there we could really have a good chat, and it was absolutely brilliant. Really fantastic day. What else? I've been in the forest quite a lot in August. We've sort of been for walks. We went for like a family day, and it was just wonderful. It was so peaceful. Although there was loads and loads of people, it was quite a warm day because we've had quite a few hot days here in the UK. But there was loads of people, but it still felt peaceful. It still felt calm. There was like no stress, no, the kiddies played and running about, just being free, they could just run. And I think that's what it's about, they were absolutely filthy when they, come back, but they got all pine cones and they'd got sticks and they'd got big clumps of dirt, wonderful, big huge clumps of dirt, and all the like ferns, and it was just brilliant. And they're so excited. It's great to give them that time away from the TVs and from the iPads and things like that, and not have to worry about the road or about anything like that. They could just run absolutely free and go wild, and it was absolutely brilliant. It was such a lovely day. And on Saturday I went to a Woodfest, and that was in a forest, and it was amazing. I know it's September, so but I'm still going to include it. It was brilliant. It's run because we're members of the National Trust, so it was run by the National Trust. It was in one of their grounds, and it was really cheap to get in. You just paid £5 per car if you're a member, and they had all different things for the children. They had workshops where they could turn the wood. They had printing with leaves, which was amazing. They had face painting. They had storytelling. There was a woman had it was an amazing tent. She had this like green tent, and it sort of came like that. And inside she'd got all cushions on the floor and all mats and everything. And you could go in and have your tarot read. And she'd got her tarot and her oracle and everything all about, and it was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. They had music, they had folk music, they had 2 big tents up, they had all different food, they had quite a few vegan vans, they had Caribbean street food, they had Jamaican street food, Mexican, Indian, I can't remember what else there was, but there was loads of different stalls. Hot buttered toast stall, I've never seen one. Chunky hot buttered toast stall, it was fantastic. And they had so many different things. They had all of the crystal tents, and they had vintage stalls up, they had clothes, they had so many things, and it was absolutely brilliant day out. I think they're doing it again next year, but it was absolutely fantastic. So I had a really great day on Saturday. What I've been working with, what I worked with I got this Saturday. I thought that was beautiful. It's like, can't explain it. It's like a pure sort of cottony, canvasy sort of material. I don't know what it is. And they've dyed it. You know, they use the natural dyes, and it's handmade, and you've got the little hair and the flower. I just thought that was gorgeous. But anyway, last month I worked with the Tarot of the Hidden Realm. I reckon you've all seen these. They're absolutely beautiful. The Fae, I love Fae. Watched the programme in August. Started at the end of August and binge watched it because I thought it was really brilliant. It was called Carnival Row. It's got Orlando Bloom in it from Lord of the Rings, and it's about the Fae and Pucks and things like this, and about how like the normal sort of people classed them as lower citizens, and about how something comes from the dark world. And it's really good. Me and my husband binge watched. We watched the whole thing. It's absolutely brilliant. So we've watched that, and we're going to start the Dark Crystal, I think, today, or when he gets home from work. So yeah, but I love this deck. I love this card, the Nine of Swords. But yeah, so I worked with that, found it was really good. I don't just work with one deck a month, I work with whatever I feel like. I do whatever I feel at the time. If I wake up in the morning and think, oh, I need to change my deck today, then I'll change it. I don't sort of say, oh, I'm going to work with it for a whole week, or because it don't normally pan out that way. You know, my moods fluctuate, or a deck will sort of catch my eye and I'll think, yeah, I need to work with you. This one, I think is my favourite card. I love that, but no, and it's a really great. It's the meeting of the worlds, meeting of the people. I've got so many favourite cards in this deck. I love hedgehogs. On Saturday I bought this little, there's an older lady there, and she was sitting in her, because they like all had sort of tent stalls, and she was sitting in there and she was doing these little pots, little tiny or big, whatever you wanted, but the little pot I bought was about so big, I reckon, about that deep. Got a little handle, little tiny plants, tiny little plants put in, and these were clay pots, and a little tiny clay hedgehog. And we were looking around and looking at them all, and I said to her, oh, they're beautiful, because she was crafting them as we were watching. And she said, yeah, she made me laugh. She said, yeah, 2 husbands later and I've found what I want to do. So I thought, you know, bless her. And she was crafting them, and what she does is you take the little like hedgehog off, and then you water your little plants, and you put some essential oil on the little hedgehog, put him back in, and then you put some essential oil, dab it on the clay on the round it, put it in your room, and the smell is like an air freshener, but your normal essential oils, and they are absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So I bought this little tiny one. It's so cute, so cute. It's upstairs, otherwise I'd show you. What else have I worked with? I've worked with quite a few decks, so I'm not going to get them all out. This one I did use for the whole of August, and you've all seen me go on about it, and that is the Ravenswand Oracle. I just think that is one of the most beautiful oracles that I have ever worked with. I just love it so much. So on par with the Angels and Ancestors, because I love that deck. But this is just, I just totally adore it. So I've worked with that all of August. I won't, you know, that will more than likely come out again this month, because I miss it already and I've only had it put away a little time. I've got to show you, I've got a few bargains during the month, but I picked this up in a charity shop, and it's Decoding the Signs and Symbols of Divination. And it says that ancient sages were fascinated by the patterns in nature, which they believed to be manifestations of the divine. They noticed things like ripples on water, the flight of patterns, lines on a tortoise's shell, or the way leaves fell onto the ground. All these patterns spoke a secret language to them, revealing the truth of past, present and future. And because for thousands of years we have wanted to know about our future from this symbolic imagery, many fortune-telling methods were created to try and help us reveal that. And this is, in it, it's got, I think I paid £1.50 for it. So I thought, oh, you know, I can use the pictures even if I don't like the book. In here it's got your major arcana, minor arcana, how to use the cards, and then it's got palmistry, the language of numerology, fortune telling with runes. I don't like to call it fortune telling, but that's what it says in the book. Casting the runes, I Ching, how to consult the I Ching, Chinese love signs, secret language of crystals, pendulums, tea leaf reading, geomancy, scrying, ceromancy, which is your candle wax patterns, and the patterns that they, you know, if you drip, you can drip your candle wax, or you can leave your candle burning, and you can see patterns in it. But it's quite a cool little book. You know, they've got some nice sort of things in that. I hope you can see it. You know, it has got some, so it has got quite a few. And I thought for £1.50, you know, can't really go wrong. It's got, there you like patterns in your candles. You know, if you let them drip, or you can drip the wax, obviously if I saw something. safe to do so. It's got 191 pages including index, and it's by Sarah Bartlett, and this edition published in 2014 by New Burlington Books. So now I think it's quite interesting, so I like to see about all different things. It's like here it's got your heart line, your headline, and all your things in your palm and that. I thought it'd be quite interesting. That is quite interesting to have a little look through. What else? I've been working with this one, Tarot for Troubled Times. It's really, really good. I've done, I think I've done 2 of the exercises, because like I say, I have had sort of quite a busy sort of month, but it's brilliant. It's an absolutely brilliant book. It's by Shaheen Miro and Teresa Reed, and that is really, really good. What else have I been doing? Nothing. This is my book, what I'm going to read for September. I have started, I've read a bit of it, but again, didn't have a lot of time. Didn't do a lot of reading, so spent more sort of family orientated time than reading. The tarot that I'll be working with, whoops, is one of the tarot I'll be working with is the New Era. Can you see it properly? Elements tarot. There are a lot of people, you know, it's been said over and over again that the deck can be harsh, but it can. It can. Some of the pictures hit you quite hard, but I do love the deck. You know, I love the way that it speaks to me. So, sorry about that. That was a bit of a gruesome picture to put up, wasn't it? But, you know, there's some really good, I get really good readings with this one. You know, I just like the deck. It's not all really harsh, there's some, you know, but I do like this, so I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be working through the Tarot Elements by Melissa Sonova. It's 5 astonishing tarot readings for untangling life's messiest problems. And it just says, author Melissa Sonova noticed that clients often turned up for readings with extremely complicated problems. She developed the 5 readings and tarot elements as a program for hitting the reset button on life. Whether you're reading for yourself or others, this book can help you work with any tarot deck to clarify complex issues, unstick the stuck parts, and move forward to a better place. And it says, shows you how to use the 5 elements to focus on one aspect of a problem at a time and resolve the tangled issues that are holding you back. So I love element work, and I love tarot, so I'm going to be working with that. I'm also going to be working with the Tarot of the Troubled Time. Tarot for Troubled Times. I can never get these bloody boxes under. Oh, right. And to do that, so I want to do a bit of shadow work as well. Hence why the deck. And I am going to be using something a little bit different. I know, a lot of people don't like Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Beckett Griffith, but I do. So I am working with Oracle of Shadows and Light. This one. I just love these pictures. So I think it'll work really well with the element tarot. So that is the Oracle I am working with. Well, I'm going to be working with because I'm starting late. I'm starting everything late. But that is it, folks. That is my August recap. Fantastic month for me. And I'm really happy that we're in autumn. I feel at home now. I hope you guys are having or have had a good summer. So sorry to hear about all the things, you know, the Dorian, the hurricane that's in America, and my prayers and thoughts with everybody who's affected by that in any what way. And that's it. And I will catch up with you soon. Have a great day. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. And I'll catch you later. Bye.